Good afternoon, students. Today we discuss about the model question answer of CO4, that is CNC part programming. It was SIM subject. Here are some question answers. First one is a define CNC part programming. Say already know what is the programming. Then what is the definition of CNC part programming? CNC part program is a planning and documenting the sequence of processing steps that to be performed on the CNC machines. Means list the sequence of operations of CNC machines to perform the required work. The part programming can be accomplished using a variety of producers, ranging from high manual to high automated methods. Means you can use the high manual operation or high automated operations. These methods are, first one is the manual part programming. We can write the manually part programming. Next one is the computer assistance part programming. By using computer we can write the part programming. Next, part programming using CAD/CAM technology, that is a computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing. Next one, a manual data input. This is a definition and application of a part programming. Second question is the choose the function of automatic tool changer in CNC machine tools, or what are the requirement of ATC, automatic tool changer in CNC machines. First function is to increase the productive time. Second one is to reduce the unproductive time to large extent. Next one, to reduce the storage of tools. We can store the number of tools in at one place. Next one, increase the flexibility of machine tools. That is the machine tool flexibility is increased. Next one, to change the heavy and large tools. You can easily change the heavy and large tools. Next one, to automatic renewal of a cutting edge. That is one advantages or function in ATC. In CNC machines, why you are using a 18C. These are some functions of ATC. Third question is explain the factors to be considered while writing the CNC part programming. So if you want to write the part programming, which factors we need to consider? Here number of factors. In that, most important factors are, first we know what is the geometry. That is the information about part geometry. After that, motion statements to move the cutting tool. That is the tool movements. Next one, cutting speed. What is the speed of your cutting? Next one is the feed rate. What is the feed rate you are giving for each operation? Next, auxiliary functions such as a coolant on off, spindle on off, or direction, type of dimensioning. These are next consideration. Next, machine origin and program origin. Means what is the machine origin point and what is the program origin point. From here program start and what is the machine structure. Next, part origin. What is the position of part, reference point, the coordinates values, miscellaneous functions, that are the M codes, coordinate surfaces, spindle speeds, feed rate, tool numbers, machining sequence, etc. We may use the number of consideration. These are the most important consideration required for writing the CNC part program. The fourth question is explain the coordinate system and methods of dimensioning. So you know already what is the coordinate system. You are using the NC coordinate system. That is a numerical control coordinate system which consists of 3 axes, x, y and z, with two values, positive and negative. The main 3 axes are motion axis and the control of the process. These are functions or requirements or factors used to write the CNC part programs. Next one, coordinate system. Here we are using a NC coordinate system with a 3 axis value, that is x, y and z. This axis is perpendicular to both x and y. That is the z axis is perpendicular to both x and y in order to create a right hand coordinate system. Means for right hand coordinate system, x, y are perpendicular to the z axis. A positive machine is the z direction moves the cutting tool away from the workpiece. Means if you move the tool in a positive z direction, the cutting tool move away from the workpiece. The location of the origin is generally adjustable. Means from origin point we adjust the generally. Here we know the 3 values in this diagram, x, y, z. 3 values are two coordinates, positive and negative. From origin to forward, that is the positive x. From origin to backward, negative x. Same from origin to upward direction, that is the clockwise, positive z. Reverse is the positive, minus z reverse. From origin to right side and left side, that is y coordinates. In some book they mention x is the same, they change the y and z internally. In place of z they use the y, that is the vertical axis, they use the y, the diagonal they use the z. They only know the what is the direction, not that alphabets. X, y, z are three directions in a NC coordinate system. This one is also called as a Cartesian coordinate system with a rotation of tool with the machine center from origin to x axis, y axis and z axis. Next one is explain the various positions like machine 0, home position and workpiece 0. What is the machine 0 position, home position and workpiece 0 position? The first one is the machine 0 position. At this point coordinates of all axes are 0, means that the machine is a 0 position. The tool move with this point and position of all axes can be seen on computer screen, that is we can easily monitor. Machine 0 point is decided by the manufacturing of machines, that is the machine position related to the delay time, that is the machine 0 position. Second one is the home position. Home position means the tool is placed away from the work 0, as well as the machine 0 point for safety of the tool as well as job, that is a home position. In this tool is changed at only at a home position. Next one, workpiece 0 position. In this the coordinates are determined by the considering an original point on the job where all the axes intersect and coordinates of point are 0, means work is in process, machine at the origin position, that position is the workpiece 0. This position is known as the original point of workpiece 0 point or workpiece or work 0 point. Next one is explain word address format or how to write the word address format. This one is one format to write the programming sentence, that is called as a word address format. It mainly consists of block letters and skip character and slash. The first one optional block skip character, that is a symbol skip character or slash. It is mainly used to block the program character. It is denoted by the slash, as you know in a keyboard. Next one, a sequence number n, capital N, which represents the operation number in a program. It is used in a digital 4 numbers, that is N000, N0001, 2, 3, like that. Next one is a spindle speed S, capital S. It indicates the speed of spindle. What is the speed of spindle in the RPM or RPS? Next one, tool number T, capital T. It call out the particular tool or which tool you are using, that is a T1, T2, T3. That indicates the tool number. Next one is a D. Word of this is activates the cutter radius and tool length compensation. In that format, the indicates cutter length, radius and length compensation. Here we have an example, N40 G02X 5.3y is equal to 5.3. In this, N40 is the block number, G02 is the proprietary code, XY are the coordinates values. Next one, list or explain the commonly used proprietary and miscellaneous functions for turning or milling. We may use the same code for turning as well as milling. First one is a G00, that is a point to point movement or rapid movement. Rapidly move the tool from one direction to next. G01, linear movement. 02, circular movement in clockwise. 03, circular in anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. 04, dwell for specified time. D1Q, that is the input of cutter. G20, input values, that is in the inch. G21, again input values in millimeters. If you use a G20 inch, 21 is a millimeter. G28, return to reference point, that is the origin. G32 is the thread cutting. These are some important G codes. Again G40, cancel of offset. G41, cutter offset. G42, cutter offset in compensation, G90 program in absolute dimension, 91 in incremental. 90 if you use a 90 absolute dimension, 91 is incremental. M00 unconditional stop, M02 end of the program, M03 spindle clockwise, 04 spindle counterclockwise, M05 spindle stop, M06 rule change, M30 is the end of the program. These are some G code and M code used for turning and milling applications. Next, illustrate the circular interpolation using the interpolation parameters. See how to implement the circular interpolation called as a sinusoidal motion in a interpolation parameters. In this it consists arc 1000 card has built in a provisions for allowing an axis to generate the sinusoidal motion at the starting point T and traveling and desired or desired number of pulse. This mainly consists of the following. First one is the peak amplitude, that is amplitude of maximum value. Direction, what is the direction of your work or tool movement. Start of amplitude, where it is the amplitude start, what is the value of that start amplitude. Last one is the end position. Next question is the illustrate the circular interpolation by specifying the radius. Once they given the radius, how to illustrate the circular interpolation. This one is same as the previous, here only they mention the radius. In this, the circle center position, radius start point, end point and direction of cut are required for a circular interpolation. You need to give the what is the starting point. In circular diagram you can see, you may see here, first point is the start point. From that, with that direction of arrow, end point, from center we need to radius. That is only how to get the circular interpolation in a program. Next one, compare the tool length compensation and tool radius compensation. What is the difference between these two? Here tool length compensation is the compensation instead with the G43 word, but in a tool radius is the G41. Next point is the tool length compensation offset will be instated in the program during the each tools in a z-axis motion, but it is not in a radius compensation. Here dimension of the workpiece at the future of programs. Before the program you need to give the radius compensation. Next, it can be measured right on the machine during the setup, but actual tool radius not specified in the program. It is only specified in the sequence of program. The accuracy of tool length measurements directly affects the accuracy of the machining operation, but in a radius that not affects the accuracy of the machining operation. Tool length compensation values can be measured offline, but the radius compensation value can be measured on lines, that is off lines and on line. Next one, illustrate the subroutines, that is the macrons or L. You know, is a part of program or type of program which you are using in a CNC. Subroutine means it is a sequence of instruction that perform the specific task or packaged at the unit. It can be used in programming whenever that particular task will be performed. That is a routines in a subject or sub. It consists of libraries that can be used by multiple programs. In a different programming languages, subroutine may be called as a procedure or function, a routine or method or subprogram. Although the subroutine and macrons work similarly, they have subtitle difference. Any logic may be used both macrons and subroutines. The main difference in the way they are used, in which situation or in which parameter we are using that subroutines and macrons. Next one, illustrate the CAN cycle using any one code from G81 to 89. How to illustrate the CAN cycle? It is a type of programming by using the code from 81 to 89. The CAN cycle are performed with respect to the currently selected plane. Any of three planes, that is the XY, YZ or ZX. You may select any one, on that you may perform the CAN cycle. The all CAN cycles use as X, Y, R and Z numbers in the NC code, that is a X, Y and R radius and Z axis in NC coordinate system, numerical coordinate system. These numbers are used to determine the x, y, r and z position. Again, this is used to find the number values of this x axis, y axis and z axis with the radius value. The r is along the axis perpendicular to the currently selected plane. That r value means the value of r is the axis value which is perpendicular to the selected plane. This indicates a CAN cycle. For this we are using the G codes from G81 to 89. In between from that we can write the operation performed on the CAN cycle or subroutines using any one of that code, whether we use the G81 or G89. Here you know the examples of CAN cycle. This is the one simple program. This consists of a 3 operation, that is a B, C, D. To perform that one they use the CAN cycle with the without. The first statement of program indicates the without the CAN cycle, or simply we know how to write the program. That is a N01 number, G00 dimensioning X value, Y value and Z up to end of the program. That is a X0, Y0 and Z0, that Z50 at the origin. With the CAN cycle they mention here R, that is R2.0, feed rate 125. If you implement the CAD cycle, you use this value X, Y, Z with the R. That is the only difference with and without the CAN cycle. Next one is the mirror image. Mirror image means a reflection of mirror image. A mirror image is a reflected duplication of object that appears almost identical but reversed in direction. See, you know in that sketch. The first one is the original triangle, second one is the mirror triangle. Both triangles are same in a specification but direction are opposite. That type of images are called mirror image, but specification are same. Next one, explain the axis and motion nomenclature. This is same as the axis coordinate system. It is also called as a Cartesian coordinate system. Here use the particular axis, that is x, y and z. These axes are mutually perpendicular and intersect at one point called as the datum. A coordinate identifies the distance, means from datum to x, y or z. You may use the NC system or CNC coordinate system, means which indicates the nomenclature of these 3 values, x value, y value and z values. The other axes are disposed accordingly with the provision that the x axis is horizontal and parallel to the work holding surfaces. That indicates the what are axis and motion nomenclature. Motion nomenclature means what is the motion in that 3 axis directions, x, y and z. Next one is the make use of block diagram. Write the structure of part program or explain the structure of part program. This consists of a main 5 blocks. First one is a program number, that is a 0, 1, 2, 3. That indicates machine name, part number and programmer name. That is the number. After that, second block is the machine and part information. That indicates the which machine you are using and which part you are performing. Third block is units of program and tool change. Here you know the N010, G21, N020, T01 M6. Here N has the sequence number, G code and T01 M6. Fourth block is the main program, that is the tool path information. In this block we show the total details of your programs, from where it starts, what are the operations it performed and where it ends. That is the main part of program. Last one is the M30, end of the program. These are 5 blocks of a structure of program. Program number, machine information, unit of program, machine or main program, end of the program. Here are basics of that part programming structure in theoretically. First one, program start. That is the program is start the program number. After that the program number begins with a character letter 0 or O. Next, program contents, that is the main content of program. Next one, NC blocks, that is the NC coordinates blocks. Last one is the program end of the program. For that we are using code is the M30. M30 is the program code we are using to end the program. Next one is a M17 for sub program or subroutines. This shows the CNC part program details. Thank you.